warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris Muhammad bin Muhammad Nasir and my metric number is 212496. So, I will present the introduction of Qadiyani. Qadiyani or Qadiyani is a religious slur used to refer to Ahmadi Muslims. Primarily in Pakistan, the term originates from Qadian, a small town in northern India, the birthplace of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, which was also the founder of Qadiyani. Pakistan openly persecutes Ahmadiyya and refers to adherents of the faith as Qadianis. Ahmadiyya are formally recognized as non-Muslim under Pakistan's second amendment to the constitution. Ahmadi Muslims are legally classified as Qadiyani under Ordinance XX, which forbids them from participating in any religious or social aspect of Islam. When Mirza Tahir Ahmad, the community's for Caliph, was forced to leave Pakistan in 1984 under danger of persecution, his adherents dispersed to the UK, Germany, and Canada. Having examined the facts presented concerning these two sects that verified Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's claim to be a prophet sent and revealed upon, having confirmed the claims established about him through his writings, some of which he claims to be revelations sent to him, and that he continued to proclaim such a status all his life, calling people through his books and speeches to believe in his prophets and being a messenger, and disbelieving in many of the obvious teachings of Islam such as jihad. Qadiyani in Malaysia. Ahmadiyya movement, better known as the Qadianis in Malaysia, this movement was categorized as a deviant group, but until today, it still exists, and in Malaysia, it has around 1,500 adherents. Although it has been declared heretical since 1989, Qadiani teaching have been detected to be active around Kampung Nakoda Gombak, causing concern among the locals. Not only that, the teachings that have been established for more than 40 years are growing with the existence of a Tafiz school next to the headquarters, which has been the center of Qadiyani operation all this while. Chief activist of the Malaysian Muslim Consumer Association PPIM, Datuk Nazim Johan, said his party received complaints from the villagers who were stunned because their reports to the authorities had not been acted upon before. As you know, its founder Mirza Ghulam Ahmad claimed as a prophet received revelation, as Imam Mahdi, as Isa al-Masih, has a miracle, angel as the sense of God, Hajj in Qadiyani, which is in India, denying jihad, changing the verse of Quran. So, our objective is to know about the origin of Qadiyani, to know about Qadiyani in Malaysia, to know the main characteristic from Qadiyani movement that against Islam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Lufil Hadi bin Kari Izwan. My matrix number is 212826. Now, I will present to you about Qadiyani in Malaysia. In December 1949, Maulana Muhammad Sadiq bin Barakatullah has its representative in Malaysia. The entry of Qadiyani in Malaysia has been strongly opposed by Islamic scholars. And in Jeram, Selangor, the head of the Qadiyani there, Sheikh Abdul Rahman bin Shah Alwi, asked the Sultan of Selangor to conduct research on this teaching in May 1951. So the Qadiyani were represented by Muhammad Sadiq Barakatullah and Muhammad Zuhdi Fadli. Then the Islamic scholar were represented by Sheikh Mahmud Zudi and the scholar at the Selangor Islamic Religious Office. On the 3rd July in 1955, a debate was held in front of at the Selangor Palace, Kuala Lumpur. The result of the discussion was the Qadiyani were not recognized as Muslim and even left Islam. So, the Qadiyani became increasingly weak and had no truly recognizable leader. Because Qadiyani is not recognized as the true teaching of Islam as such, it cannot expand to the whole country, only living in the place where it was born before. Next, we will move to
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, I would like to thank to the presenter to let me present the next part of our topic, which is Qadiyani education. That is a justification of the characteristic. So before I start, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Cik Market 213 and 2. So let's see for justification. As you know, liberalism is the idea of freedom that leads to the existence of Islamic liberalism, brought by the West to focus on freedom. This idea has a many threats to the true understanding of Islam, Qadiyani, not based on Sharia Islam in Malaysia, because these five have their own founder that really misunderstood about Islam. Now it's the wrong way and do not accept the Sharia Islam. For the proof of this, there are three characteristics that have shown us that their ideology is the same as ideology of liberalism and liberalism, which is contrary to the true understanding of Islam. First, uh, they interpret the verse of the Quran by translating the destroying letter by positioning them to abbreviation of certain even though the Quran Allah. So, this can show that they perceive that the revelation that is the same as ideology of just liberalism. Not only that, because of Zabulon Ahmad think that he had a vision that is whether recite the Quran with the audience mention experience from Allah, which is not true at all. Claim that he was granted the status of prophet from his Messiah, causing of false information. So, in other words, the authenticity of the never existed. It's Libyan ideology. Nextly, they believe that Berlin is as same place as Makkah, Madinah, and more Holy Land, Islam. As we know, Mekah Mukarramah is Kaabah, is our Qiblat, is Islam. But they claim that Korean is their Qibla, the place to make Hajj, just as what mentioned by Rizal Ahmad is contrary to Islam, which they questioning the criteria and expect that is as same as ideology of realism of Sharia. So, Kaabah is the one of Islam that is to do Hajj and our Qibla. However, they still believe that Korean is same place as Mekah Mukarramah, and you, every Muslim, is kafir and is they become Korean. That's all I will say.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris Hakim bin Muhammad Khairul. My matrix number is 212500. For our topic today is Qadiyani in Malaysia. Okay. For the last, I will present for the last part of our presentation, which is conclusion. Okay. As a conclusion, nowadays there are so many deviant ideologies, more than 100 in this world. So, we as a Muslim and the followers of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the followers of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jamaah must have a faith to Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and refer back to the Al-Quran and Hadith if we have any question and doubt in something that are look opposite from what should be. This because to avoid any contrary teaching that can lead us to apply deviant ideologies in our daily life. Deviant teaching and a group which have always been existent in the history of Islam. We cannot eradicate them because sometimes they may act like a normal person. Maybe one of our friend or someone that are close to you, but in reality they are one of the followers of these deviant ideologies. We must be careful if they invite us to do something that are opposite from our religious. Sometimes they may be harm to us. I hope this country can make initiative to build an organization that can detect and eradicate this group. From this initiative, hopefully, our country will be one of the strong Islam country in the world that applying true teaching of Islam by following Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Ahlul Sunnah wal Jamaah. I think that's all from me. Thank you.